Welcome back to Right Answers Mostly, a podcast on what you didn't learn in history class, but you really wanted to. Rammies, if you know anything about us, you know that we are huge Housewives fans, and today we got the chance to talk to the one, the only, Candiace Dillard Bassett from the Real Housewives of Potomac, and we completely lost our minds. This episode was so much fun. We talked to Candiace about all things pop culture, Housewives, her music career. She even gave us some exclusive tea on this upcoming season of Potomac. Please enjoy. We had so much fun. Welcome back, Rammies. We have a very special episode for the start of our spooky season, October.
Right.
And it is with the one, the only, our favorite housewives of all time.
Oh,
It's true.
Stop.
Candiace.
Candiace.
Hello to all the Rammies out there.
Oh my God, stop. I can't even believe that you just said that.
Truly, even hearing that is making me start to sweat a little bit.
I know. Again, everyone, hi, welcome to Right Answers Mostly, a podcast on what you didn't learn in history class but wanted to. I'm Claire Donald.
My name is Tess
And
Palomo.
of course, we have Candiace.
Hello, everyone.
In the flesh.
Yes.
This is just so exciting. So basically, we saw that Candiace started following us on Instagram.
Yes.
Claire and I thought it was a joke.
No, we really did. Because sometimes Instagram will pop up and tell you that someone has posted that you're
Yes.
following, and we're
Yes.
like, okay, great info, I guess.
Yeah.
Sure.
But then when we saw it, it was actually.
It was really me.
We were like, is this a prank?
Yes.
Is this a dream?
So I guess first off, how did you find us?
So, you know how like Reels will just like the algorithm is a wizard and it just does whatever.
Yes.
One of, I think it was the Kris Jenner.
The devil works hard, but Kris Jenner works harder.
Yes,
honey.
and I was like, what is this? But it's so interesting to me because you all are like kind of ditzy, but really smart.
Thank you so much.
And
take
like,
it.
but I see so much of myself in like you're smart, beautiful women who you are like an example of the fact that you don't have to be stuffy and wear like plain colors and not wear makeup or do your eyebrows.
Right.
And you can still be a smart, intelligent woman. And just the style with which you tell stories and like give us history lessons. It's like getting a history lesson from like Madonna. It's like it's so when the Kris Jenner, I was like, because my mom thinks that she's Kris Jenner and I'm Khloe Kardashian. Don't ask.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
Khloe.
yes, Khloe.
Okay.
Not Kim.
Specifically.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, Candiace, I'm Kris and you're Khloe because I guess I have Khloe's attitude. I don't know. I guess.
Well,
Yeah.
Chloe is the funniest, wittiest.
Yes.
Smartest.
Smart and
Right.
smart mouthed.
Right.
And that is me.
Well spoken. Oh,
Yes.
we know.
We have
Yes.
questions about it later.
Oh gosh. Yes. Okay.
We're like, how do you do the work you do?
Miss Dorothy, too.
Yeah, shout out to Miss Dorothy.
Always.
Hi,
Love
Mom.
the moms. Oh my gosh, I hope she listens.
She'll listen to this episode.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah,
Honored.
so that reel came up and I was like, oh, this is so interesting. And it was so funny. And I just went down the rabbit hole and then the Andy Cohen book.
Yes.
And Andy, I'm sorry, I didn't read your book. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
But
You're busy.
listening to the episode made me want to read the book.
That was a great one,
So
Claire.
you've listened to our Andy Cohen episode.
I listened to that one. I love the OJ episode.
So good.
Crazy.
The Watergate episode was so funny and interesting.
Well, that's your territory.
Yes.
DC,
Uh-huh.
Potomac.
Yep.
Wow.
The Chicks was really good.
Wow.
I listened to a lot of them.
Wow, I can't
Yeah.
believe that you're like naming off our
I know.
Yes.
That is, we truly appreciate you saying that. Like, we started this podcast to really be like, women don't, you can be anything you want.
Yes.
You don't have to have the shame of not
Yes.
knowing a question. And I think it makes you sound even smarter, which Claire and I always talk about, of asking stuff.
Exactly.
And just not being afraid to also like make fun of yourself.
Yes.
I agree.
And
Yes.
history is gossip. It's pop culture.
Yes.
So why not make it fun?
And sexy.
Exactly.
You all make it sexy.
Oh, well, we will take that.
Yes.
Truly.
I love it. And I will say this too. I was just telling my publicist, I actually hate podcasts. I don't get them. Like I don't understand podcasts. But you are literally one of maybe two podcasts that I listen to.
I mean,
semi-religiously.
I'm going to be insufferable.
I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm done. I don't need to do anything else with my life.
It's interesting. Like, you have found a niche, and it works. It's good.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
We are so proud that you are here and that you love the podcast. And
Yes.
Yeah.
We're so excited to chat. So we're going to do, well, first of all,
Mm-hmm.
we are drinking French 75s.
Oh, yes.
Has that always been your drink of choice?
Well, okay, so this my actual like go-to cocktail it was my wedding cocktail. Jack honey with ginger beer and a squeeze of lime.
Oh my gosh, delicious.
But I felt like I would be leaning to the side if I was drinking ginger beer this early in the day. So French 75 is like my number 2.
It feels like a morning drink.
Because it's got champagne. Champagne is like
exactly
a brunch
Agreed.
bev.
Yes, you can have a few and not feel wasted.
Exactly.
Well, depends.
Ish.
Next time you
Right,
come back, we'll do after hours, and then we'll do your wedding cocktail.
Oh, yes.
Everybody was
perfect.
drunk. We had open bar at our wedding. Everybody was drunk.
Well,
down.
thank God. Don't you think sometimes if you don't have an open bar, it's like, maybe don't get married? I mean, I know that's a hot take.
These are the rules.
That is the standard for marriage.
But when I have gone to a wedding and there's not an open bar,
It's tough.
I'm like, why am I here?
Yeah. Like, what's the point? Like, the point is to like celebrate love, but also be fed and pumped with alcohol.
Of course.
Yes,
Of course.
and be on the verge of blacking out if you're a guest. I
Always.
think.
Oh, for sure. Oh, no. Literally, my guests we got married 5 years ago. To this day, they still talk about how like they were like dead to the ground drunk. One of my husband's nephews and his then wife were so drunk. Because we got married in D.C. At the Mellon Auditorium, and there's like a fountain outside. They went swimming in the fountain in their wedding clothes because they were so drunk. And that's what it should be.
There's always
totally
one.
agree.
There's always one.
There's always this one. And if you don't have one, you are the one.
Exactly.
That's crazy. Your wedding was 5 years because we obviously watched it. We watched the whole thing. It was so
So
beautiful.
we were just talking
And
about that on the ride over here.
Does it feel like it was just yesterday?
Yes. I can't believe it's been 5 years. Like, that's wild.
And how special that you have that footage forever
I know.
now.
I know.
So
I was
nice.
talking about how like the show is this like it's like a home movie on steroids, like a really professional home movie of my life these last 6 years.
And you've put so much out there too, which I think is why you make such a perfect housewife, because there's like no stone left unturned.
Unfortunately and unfortunately, my
Fortunately
mom
for
hates
us.
it.
For
She's
us.
like, don't be telling all your business, Candiace.
Well, we love her too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
we do.
She always
The
brings
whole
it.
family.
She always brings it. But not only are you a housewife, you have a flourishing music career, which we really wanted to get you on for Women in Music Month.
Yes, we just
year.
missed you, but next year.
Yeah.
And so, we want to talk to you about the tour and about everything going
Yes.
on
Yeah.
and about Deep Space and how it's been for you and some highlights.
Oh my gosh. Well, so this was the second leg of the Deep Space tour. We started last October, right before BravoCon.
Oh boy.
So I was like rehearsing and then went to BravoCon, came back, did one last rehearsal, and then got on my tour bus and went to my 5 cities. It was insane. We had like tour bus drama. The bus broke down. The heat wasn't working. The window was broken. They tried to shut the bus down. Like, we got locked underground at City Winery in Philly because we were there too late and they like closed the gate. I had to like get out and pray over the bus because the bus wouldn't start. It was hilarious.
I mean, panic attack.
Yes,
truly
losing
just
it.
been thinking
But
about
I
it.
would not change. It was like tour bus experience. I would never change it.
Can you explain what it's like on a tour bus? Like, I think I have a vision
Truly.
of it from like Almost Famous.
I was just about to say Almost
Yeah.
Famous.
And I'm like, is it claustrophobic? Is it cool? Do you feel like so chic on it? Like, what's the experience
cool.
like?
It's almost like the size of this room.
okay.
Wow.
Maybe like a sliver smaller. So there were 9 of us. My band, there are 4 in my band, right? Jamal, Aaron, Vernon, Jay. 4 in the band. My 2 dancers, my choreographer, my husband, Chris
I
was
was going to
there.
ask if Chris was
Chris
there.
was on the
Okay.
bus.
Okay. Let's keep them close.
Yeah, and me. And so we each have a bunk.
Okay.
We were supposed to get a full bathroom, but the bus we got didn't have. It had a half bath. We were supposed to get a room that had a queen bed so that Chris and I could sleep in the same
Right.
bed. Didn't have that.
Did you and Chris like hold hands?
Yeah, like I
up and down?
leaned down and he would lean up and we would hold hands. Yes. Yeah, like, but the beds, like, they were the most comfortable beds. These twin beds, and they have a curtain, and there's 3 on each side. So there's like the bottom and then the middle and then the top. I was on the top. You have to climb up there, and there's a curtain, and it's like a blackout curtain.
So fun.
So it's like being in a tent. it's cozy if
But
you
better.
like spaces that are closed in.
Okay.
Right.
Do you get car sick?
No.
Oh, no.
Okay.
It's like being lulled because the bus like kind of bounces.
Oh, it's just so cool.
It is. What
Yeah.
time do you go to bed on tour?
I don't think we slept.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Are
we
you
didn't
stronger
really
than me?
sleep.
Can you go out and like party after, or are you just exhausted?
We would go out after
Yeah.
and then get back on and then like shower at the venue and then get back on the bus. Like everybody's and then like there's tour bus etiquette. And this was my first tour, but my band had been on many tours. They'd been with other like artists before. So they were like, okay, this is the etiquette. We need to make sure everybody takes a shower and keeps the bathroom clean. So we had like a whole like tutorial on what to do and what not to do on a tour bus.
Well, thank God, because
Yeah.
if there's one
Seriously.
that's not, with the
It
personal
only-
hygiene.
yes, it only takes one for body odor to reverberate through
Sure does.
the bus.
Sure does.
Yes.
Oh, Candiace, every time you speak, I'm like, where's my dictionary? And it's like one of the reasons why you read people so well.
I know. I'm like, am I trash?
I am trash.
You all are so smart.
Stop.
Yes.
Oh, thanks, Candiace. Thank you.
Well, I also saw that you just got inducted into the Academy. Is that would be the
Yes,
correct wording?
The Recording Academy.
So we're
which
ready for Grammys.
We are. Well, yes. So this was last year, right? Yes. So there's been another class that was inducted since my induction. And so each Grammy chapter is assigned to like a particular city. So I'm in the Washington, D.C. Recording Academy chapter.
Oh my
And
God.
so people know like the Grammys, right? But the Recording Academy is so much more than just the Grammys. There are the organization works with college students. They offer scholarships. They offer healthcare, so many different ways so that musicians can live and provide for their families and have like access to the things that they need to tour, to write music, to create music, to network. So it's a thing. It's a huge organization. So
That's amazing.
it was an honor to be.
Oh, we're proud of you.
inducted.
Congratulations.
We are so proud of you.
Thank you.
You truly have. I mean, we see so many housewives come onto the show, and then like, I don't even know if I would say like try to make a music career because it's kind of a joke, which I love. I live.
We all
It's an
know.
experiment.
We all know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Live for Tardy for the Party, of course.
Of course.
But like,
That's kind of a classic.
yeah, but you are truly doing it, and it's amazing to see.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
wanted to know a little bit about like when you were a kid, who were your inspirations and what was your childhood like in terms of your music career and how did it all start?
Yeah. So my dad is very musical. He played the snare drum in college. He used to play music like around my mom loud enough so that he would hope that I could hear it. And then he would lull me to sleep when I was born to an artist named Vesta.
Okay.
And I would only go to sleep to Vesta. Like no other artist would put me to sleep but her.
Oh.
So I always say I get my musical acumen from him. And yeah, I've always been in church choir, my school's choir. I was in a girl group in high school. Music has just always been a part of my life. And I always knew I would have a project, like a music project. I just wasn't sure how or what the catalyst would be to like make it happen. But I always also knew that when I got married to Chris, I wanted to perform a song for him at our reception. And it just worked out that, so I was actually going to perform a Toni Braxton song at our wedding. And it was one of my producers that said, well, if you perform that, we might not be able to air it because it's not cleared music. We would have had to pay a licensing fee for a Toni song. That could be like thousands of dollars or hundreds of thousands of dollars, depending on the song. I was like, okay, well, I guess I have to do something original. So I met with a good friend of mine, Vita, and we wrote I See You, the ballad.
Yes.
And that's how I See You came about. And then Chucky Thompson, who is, well, he was, may he rest in peace, a huge go-go producer, an R&B producer, and that heard the original song and wanted to do a go-go version. And that's kind of how the music career like got off the ground.
Yeah.
And from there, it was like, okay, I knew this was going to happen somehow, but now it's happening. So let me make sure that I'm being smart about it and doing it right. I met my manager through him just reaching out to me because he saw me on the show, and we started writing together, and that's how Deep Space came about. We worked. He put me with a lot of producers that ended up being on my album, and Deep Space Deluxe came along, and now I'm working on new music. I was just recording yesterday.
We're so excited.
Yeah,
we were hoping.
Good. We were playing one of the songs in the car.
What do you think, Khalil?
So good.
It's so good.
Is it really different? Like, can you give any sort of?
It's an elevation. It's very. I want this next project to be very raw, very honest. And when we were walking to the studio yesterday, I was like, because I'm like a bubbly person, and people are like, I think when they see me smiling and being bubbly, they don't think that I will drop an F-bomb or that I could be like, you know.
We can do it all, right, ladies?
Right.
We
are multi-hyphenates. We are not monoliths.
Exactly.
Women, yes. So they were like, so what are we going to write about today? So like, are we going to write about love? And I was like, no, I want to write about chaos. I'm feeling chaotic, and I want my project to be honest and slightly chaotic, because that's how this year has been.
Hey, you know that we feel that chaos, and
we are chaos.
We are chaos.
Yes.
And so we love that.
Yeah, we will thrive in your new music.
Well, thank you. No, it's gonna, if it all happens the way it's supposed to happen, it's going to be a great project.
You know what? One of my favorite scenes of Housewives ever, and we were talking about this on the car on the way over here, is when Wendy came with you to record. Last season with Trina.
So sweet.
It was truly like, that was female friendship, and it was so genuine. Like, it's so easy to see when someone is not being real.
Yeah.
And it was like, she was so genuinely proud and happy for you.
Yes.
It was so sweet.
Yeah, no, that was and it was a no-brainer to have her come with me, because she had just been having such a horrible time on that trip.
Yeah.
It's like, let's escape and go and like be in a land that is not this foolishness.
I can't even imagine.
No,
like needing a safe space of being like, I am stuck with these women.
Yes. Let's run into the arms of Trina, the Diamond Princess.
Yes. What a breath of fresh air.
Truly.
Right.
And it was such a gorgeous collab.
Thank you.
Who's another dream collab for you?
Oh my gosh. Doja Cat is doing interesting things right now, but I still love her as an artist.
Yeah.
I would love to work with her.
That would be so good.
Yeah, like
I could definitely see that.
She's quirky. I like women who women who don't fit into one box.
Yes.
And you can't figure them out.
Yes.
But you're intrigued.
Of course.
I love the mystery.
You have to keep them on their toes.
Yes.
You know?
With everyone.
Yeah, with everyone. Significant others. We say that all the time.
Oh, yes.
We literally say that all the time.
Yes.
Our boyfriend's like, what the hell are you guys even doing?
We're
like,
none
of your business.
Yeah,
right.
none of your business.
Yes.
Exactly.
Just love me in spite of.
Exactly.
Yes.
And they do. And they do every time.
Well, also, we heard that you went to Beyonce's tour.
Yeah.
Can you please, because we didn't go,
but
but
how did you not
so we really wanted to.
I wanted to. So, but she's a fellow Virgo. And
yeah. Oh.
So
I love Virgos.
But you do. Well, you're Sagittarius, and
yes.
I love Sagittarius.
Oh my gosh.
Like, isn't that a good combo?
Yes.
Well,
yeah.
like Sagittarius, I'm like, you guys can do whatever you want in the world. Just like works out around you. It's so beautiful.
It's true. I don't get it, but I'm grateful.
But we love it.
We love it. And the fact that Beyonce's a Virgo, I'm like, done.
My sister's a Virgo. My best friend Adrienne is a Virgo. I'm trying to plan my pregnancy around having a Virgo baby.
Yep.
We love
So
that.
it's like November, December vibes. Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Like now-ish.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All
Or
right.
next year-ish. Yeah.
That's exciting.
One or the other.
Yeah.
What was the experience like? What did you wear to Beyonce?
Oh my gosh. I took my mom because all of my friends, we love Beyonce. And I was gonna go with them, but I was like, my mom would really enjoy this, and we could make it an experience. And my sister was supposed to come, but then she was like, well, I don't want to spend all the money, and I don't want you to buy me the ticket. So, okay, be a Grinch, don't go.
No kidding.
Yeah.
She said she didn't want like a free ticket.
Well, because my mom was going to get her a ticket, and she was like, no, I don't want to.
I don't know what that's like.
That's for another time.
Right. Okay, fine. You missed Beyonce. You missed out on history.
Truly.
That's on you.
And
sis.
especially this tour, though.
Yes. because people are saying it feels like a farewell tour.
No, really.
That's what people are saying. That's what it feels
Okay,
like
okay.
because she's really Beyonce's a perfectionist, as Virgos tend to be, and she's just always been very regimented, and you could tell just like she takes her craft so seriously, and this tour just felt like a miniature departure from perfection and just an opportunity for her to, and she said at the beginning, this is my great, what is it? This is my gratitude tour. And you can tell she's having fun. She's laughing. She's like messing up, but it's like, whatever.
Right.
And then like even changing out her dancers, like Ashley Everett was like her go-to like dance captain. And everything was different. And it just felt like kind of a button.
Right.
It feels like a button in a good way.
The twins weren't on this tour, her dancers.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, they were?
Les Twins, they were. Oh, yes.
Oh, they were?
There's a clip of her in the pink dress where she's dancing, and I guess she's a boob slip, and one of both twins like run over to her and cover her and like shake her boob back into her dress. Like they're like her protectors.
Womanhood.
Yeah, that is friendship.
That
is showbiz.
Sisterhood.
Yes.
We love that.
All of the above. Yeah, but it was an amazing show. The only thing I would change, we got tickets on the floor. Well, okay. So I got the tickets during the pre-sale, and they only had tickets in the stadium. And then when the general sale started, there were resale tickets on the floor. And so I said, well, I'll sell my stadium tickets and get floor seats.
Oh, yeah.
But the floor was chaotic. It was like
Too much.
The seats are like, you're like sardines, and there's like 40 chairs on one row. So they're like squeezed. I couldn't even stand straight. I had to stand to the side because the
Sideways.
guy next to me was like bumping me and like putting his foot in my area. And I was like, excuse me. Can you not?
Nothing bothers me more than that slight little, you're just like,
bump.
okay.
Like, I know that I don't want your
No
essence
touchy.
on me.
No
touchy.
The floor is a fever dream. I saw Taylor Swift at SoFi Stadium,
Oh,
and
yes.
we had floor seats, and it was like, wow, like, am I getting, like, I think I am getting maybe too old. Like, we were giving each other back massages in the middle, just being like, fan me.
Is that what's happening?
The lower back.
I was so hot.
I was taking off my clothes.
Yes.
Literally. I was like, I don't
Also,
care.
just, like,
No one's
the
looking at me.
back, like the back. I mean, you're touring, you're dancing every night.
Yeah.
Like, so your back probably can support it. Mine can't
Mine
support the
can't either.
standing.
No, my back, my knees, my back all need to be oiled.
All of
I
it.
understand.
Yeah, all of it.
It's not cute anymore.
What would you say is your favorite concert you've ever seen that stays with you?
Oh my gosh. Probably the Renaissance tour.
We love that.
Yeah, that's probably like my new favorite. My first ever concert when I was like 6 was MC Hammer.
Oh my god.
That was the only dance I knew how to do was the hammer.
That's all you needed to know.
Yeah. So like, and I had the doll and where he had like the genie pants and no
Yeah, of
shirt
course.
and the gold earrings. But yeah,
Iconic.
probably the Renaissance tour.
I just like
yeah.
makes it even worse that I didn't
Yeah.
go.
I
But
know, I'm like,
we're
God
so
damn it.
expensive. But
Oh
it's
my God,
worth it,
so
though.
expensive.
But you'll never regret it.
I know.
No,
it's
I
like-
didn't. And I bought all the merch, the $240 hoodie and the $75 t-shirt
$240
for a hoodie.
Oh,
But
really?
it was a substantial hoodie. It's good,
Okay, well, we're
good
coming out with merch.
material.
So
Yes, we are. And we're scared that people are going to get mad that they're kind of
it's not
pricey.
$240.
It's all
so.
overpriced.
But,
Yeah,
you know,
of course.
All merch
it's
is
expensive to
overpriced.
make shit,
It
too.
is.
Yeah,
Yes.
it really
yeah.
is.
But
Like-
yeah, I feel like you want it to be substantial enough to make it through the wash multiple times.
That's
Our
exactly
t-shirts are
where we're
thick
at.
that
Oh,
are coming.
okay.
We'll
Very
send
good.
you one.
Yeah.
Thick.
Oh,
Yes.
Of
please do.
course.
Yes.
Of course.
I will wear it.
What else have you been doing this summer? What are you watching?
Oh
what are
my
you listening
gosh.
to?
The 2023 has been the busiest year of my life. Like
In a
and-
good way.
in a good way.
I see the nodding.
Yeah,
There.
like my publicist is like yes, because he's there. They are so over me.
Just
There's
one
always something.
One silent tear coming down. Just like,
Yeah. So I started the year. I shot my first BET feature film.
She's an actress. She does it all,
Yes.
people.
Really?
Yes, and this is not me endorsing
No.
struck work. I stand with
Of course.
With the
SAG-AFTRA.
SAG-AFTRA.
Shout out to WGA
Yes.
for getting shit done.
I think that
Happy
we're
for you.
closer than
We are.
It,
we're
it feels like
closer.
weeks away.
Yes,
I agree.
I'm
I agree.
hopeful.
Put that out there.
They
Yes.
just said that there's a meeting scheduled with the AMPTP on Monday
Okay.
to
right.
restart negotiations.
Great.
So We are prayerful, but don't let up. We still need to be out there
Absolutely.
protesting, because I feel like this is when people might retreat thinking that, oh, WGA is good, so we're good. No.
I know. This is the
Stay
time.
diligent.
Time
yes.
to get it. Go
Yeah.
in.
Yes. Yes. So prior to the strike, though, I shot that. And then I started shooting Potomac right after that. So I was in Atlanta for a month shooting that movie. And then I came back, Potomac started. And while shooting Potomac, I shot my scripted TV show, which I don't recommend shooting a scripted show and a reality show
I
at
feel
the
like
same
it
time.
would be so
Wow.
hard to know like where it starts and where
Yes,
it
like
ends.
who am I?
Yeah,
It's
truly.
just too much. It's like, and then the schedules don't line up, and both productions think they're the most
Of
important,
course.
and nobody wants to kind of work with the other. So it was just hard to, and then like trying to like focus on my lines, but dealing with the reality and the drama of Potomac and what was happening on the show at the time.
Good God.
It was a hard month. It was a hard month.
How many days a week do you film for Potomac?
5. So we shoot from Tuesday to Saturday. So we get 2 days off. It's like it's a job.
No, it truly is. And I
2 days
feel
off,
like
yeah.
even though, you have 2 days off, I would be like, I want my Saturday.
Yeah.
I mean,
yes. Because everything is happening on Saturday.
I know.
Exactly.
And I
Yeah.
feel like I used to watch Housewives being like, oh, well, like they're just hanging out with their friends. So,
No.
of course, what a weekend. And it's like,
These are
these are
coworkers.
coworkers. I
Yeah.
was living in my little bubble of like disbelief of that for probably
Stay
like
there.
7 years. And then
Yeah.
I was like, wait a second.
I will say, I know you guys are coworkers, but you
Yeah.
do have this like bond
Oh, for sure.
that it's
I call
like,
us a dysfunctional sisterhood.
You are, and that
Yeah.
we're missing that from a lot of franchises right now,
We
and
need
that's why
you.
the numbers are so down.
Yeah. Well, yes, that is a lot of it. And then people just aren't consuming linear television in the same way that they were 10 years ago.
I know.
You're
Like-
talking to the wrong room because it's literally all that we're consuming.
And
It is
you know what
consuming
I
us.
hate? Like people, I meet so many people that are like, well, I don't watch TV, but
Oh, please.
I hear that you're great, so good luck. It's like, shut up.
Just
Like,
watch it and enjoy
how
it.
pretentious.
Yes.
I don't watch TV. Like, go away.
Who cares?
What do
Literally,
you
who
mean? You know,
cares?
I mean, okay, you don't watch TV. It just sounds pretentious.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
agree.
I'm above consuming fictional nonsense,
Also,
or
like-
nonfiction nonsense.
Right.
Claire and I talk about this all the time. Housewives is such a lesson in psychology. It is so
Honey.
complicated.
Social
Yes.
studies.
Yes.
It is social studies.
This is why you all are good at what you do,
Ah,
because you see it. There's so many lessons.
oh, we see it.
We see it.
in the it's like watching a social it is a social
is.
experiment.
It is.
And you get a front seat to watch it, and
It's
people don't
wild.
appreciate that.
It's crazy to me.
It's
They're out of
also
line.
given like so many women financial independence. It's
Oh,
given like
yes.
certain older women platforms
Yes,
as well.
it launched my careers. Like I literally I came on the show wanting friendships and wanting to like make friends with the women, because when the show first started, I remember being like, well, why I wasn't called? I'm like, I should be on the show.
Yeah.
And I knew of Ashley from the pageant world. So when they did call, I was like, oh, well, this makes sense. Just a little bit late, but it makes sense. So like my original hope was to like come on the show, build relationships, but also to use the platform
right.
Of
for,
course.
you know, the advancement of the things that I wanted to accomplish.
Of course.
And I'm really proud of how I've been able to do that. And I'm proud too of the way that the network has allowed me to grow. Like they are
Yes.
so supportive of my music career. Like this season is very tied to my music. And it's weird because the last, I feel like 3 seasons have been about my music.
Mhm.
And it's rare that the powers that be that like help us create our stories on the show, that they allow or are comfortable in letting us carry the same theme from season to season.
Yes.
They are very big on like, well, what's next? Like what's happening next? What's coming up next? What do you have going on next? But they have really like allowed me to flourish in my music career. And it's been an incredible help in me getting my music out there and for people to see me as a real artist because they're seeing
Yeah.
the journey from, like shooting my first music video with a budget of 2 videos with a budget of $10,000 and all the drama behind that, and hiring a manager and having to fire people. You all have seen
It all.
everything.
Yes.
I know, and I still love the drive back video, but to do
Same.
like
Me
drive
too.
back,
Iconic.
and then to go with like
Thank
Trina,
you.
like you're seeing the steps,
And
Yes.
how cool to look back
Amazing.
on it.
It's
like,
crazy.
We're
You
listening
have
to
it
drive
forever.
back on the way over here.
We sure were.
Oh my gosh.
We sure
Also,
were.
you were in a trivia night. We did like finish the housewife quote or lyric,
Oh,
and then of
gosh.
course we had drive back.
Yes.
Oh,
Of course.
So speaking of housewives, we have to just say
Yes.
that we did see the new trailer that came out
My
today.
dropped today.
It's just serendipitous.
Kismet. It really
yes,
is.
Yes, because we for full disclosure, we had talked. You all had
Yes.
talked with my team about me coming on your show, and we had no idea that the trailer was dropping today. So it just worked out that way.
I feel so blessed.
I feel very blessed. We want to ask you a few questions
Okay.
about the season,
Yep.
and then we did have some questions from our listeners too.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
So I mean, like, can you tell us in one word what the season was like for you?
Oh, one word.
Oh my God. I had to take a sip before that.
I know, Tess. I've drank, and Tess and I are sharing
Yes.
a cocktail, and I've been chugging it. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, that's totally fine.
Yeah,
It's really
you
good,
need-
though.
You need a double.
I
a double
truly.
shot. Okay, so I said earlier, this season is like shenanigan foolishness.
Okay.
Again, we're seeing the nods, which makes me really
Yeah.
excited.
Same.
Well, yeah, because my team, like, in the mess, I'll call them and be like, just so you know, I may have broken a plate when I was banging on the table, so I want you to get ready.
I have chills.
Yeah.
Are there any more butter knives involved?
Well, I think some butter knives flew when I banged on the
Gorgeous.
table.
Okay.
Yeah, and you see in the trailer where I'm arguing with, I think, Ashley. You see me
Yes.
argue, and I like beat on the table. And I didn't even realize things were breaking. I was just
I'm sure that's what happens when
And
you
it
do argue with
truly-
Ashley.
Yes.
Nothing gives me more joy than
It's-
watching you two get into a fight. I'm just going to be honest.
Same.
Yeah.
It's so funny that you like kind of came on as a friend of to
it's
Ashley.
so, but it like
Oh my God, that's
not saying that
right.
you were a
right?
friend of.
You
but,
don't
like,
no.
right?
She brought me onto the show.
But were you guys like actually friends before?
No, we were acquainted.
That's how it
through
always
the
is,
pageant
right?
space. Well, sometimes they're like you could come on as a housewife and you could bring Tess. Like that's the thing.
You know,
that
I
could
would. I
happen.
would never go on alone.
Well,
I mean, but I'd be scared for our friendship.
Yeah, I would be too.
And that's the thing. I always tell anyone that like wants to be on the show, or like even like NECA when she came on, I was like don't bring your real friends on the show.
Right, no, 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 no.
It's not meant for real friendships. 'cause-
Except for like Kyle Richards and Faye Resnick. It's like the only
Yeah, that
one
has
that's
worked.
just
well,
a
yes,
test of time,
yes,
you know?
yes.
But
But
that's-
even like Kyle and what's her sister's name?
Kim.
Kyle
Oh
and
my
Kim, like,
God.
and even Kathy.
It's big
It
cast.
just-
It's crazy that Kathy came on after seeing what had happened to Kim
Yes.
and Kyle. Like, you know what? I'm going to try this out too.
I have a death wish.
But she's just
Yes.
as like sick as the rest of them. And
You
sick-
have to be a little.
saying sick with love and light.
Yes.
Love
Yeah.
and light.
Yeah.
You have to
We
be
think
a
of
little
all of these women as our family.
cuckoo.
Right.
Yes.
So is Ashley the one that we're going after?
Tell us who to hate. Tell us who to be mean to, and we'll do
Who
it.
should you be giving bombastic side eye to?
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, Ashley always deserves some bombastic side.
But she can take it. I feel like she really
she's
can take it.
she's made of
She
Teflon.
can.
She can handle it. It's fine.
I
yes.
was shook to see Jason with Giselle.
Wait, same.
Gross. Yes.
I didn't even like comprehend that was him in the trailer.
No,
Yes.
Tessa really didn't. She was like, "Oh my god!"
I
it was
forgot all about
Jason."
that.
Well, I don't hold on to it
Do
for
you?
too long.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I figured.
Yeah,
I
it's
figured.
Fictional television is just
Do-
Oh, really?
writing stories.
Oh, okay.
Writing stories.
Wow.
Once upon a time, in
What
a
do you-
home with purple walls that was dilapidated and falling apart.
Keep it coming. Keep it coming. This is music to our
There
ears.
was once a long-necked whore who kidnapped young boys.
I'm crying. Candiace, this is why
To be continued.
To be
Yes.
continued.
Mhm.
Check out November 8th, right?
5th.
5th.
Scorpio
It's
season.
5th, right?
Scorpio-
People kept somebody else said 8th.
I don't know
as
why
well.
that was in
So
my
it's the
head.
same weekend as BravoCon.
Oh no, we wanted
Yes.
to go to Bravo.
Okay, we tried.
so bad.
What happened? Like, why would you not? Be
So we forgot to set an alarm
Yeah.
to get tickets.
So they're all gone.
No,
So
they're like
on ticket,
$7,000.
$7,000 a piece on Ticketmaster.
And like we're
And then we
starting
tried-
to-
Crime.
We're starting to get some traction, but like not $7,000.
Oh my
We tried to get like a
God.
media bypassed to it, and they were like, no.
Really?
They probably just like delete.
Listen. Well, I hope that, have you had other housewives on before?
We've had Heather Dubrow.
Okay, well, y'all need to give these girls some passes.
Thank you, Candiace.
Thank you.
What is Bravo doing?
What is Bravo doing?
They don't
and
want
y'all
us
are
there.
a hop and a skip away. Like, you all,
Vegas.
you belong there.
We were like,
You
we'll
should
drive
go.
there
We
to
will.
save some money if we need to.
Oh my God.
Even
If
though that
we
drive back is
somehow
always-
end up there, let's get a drink.
Yes.
For sure.
Okay, perfect.
I mean, should we just like
Absolutely.
hang out outside of the conference?
I definitely
Well,
think
so
so.
when we had it in New York, we all stayed at the Gansevoort in Meatpacking, and
Oh.
they had like the metal stanchions lined up on either side of the door, and fans who I'm assuming probably didn't have tickets would stand there
my
all
God.
day,
Oh, geez.
like in the heat of the day, in the chill of the day.
We can't do it.
I would leave at 9 a.m. and they're all like, ah! They think it's like Michael Jackson is here. Like, what is going
Wow.
on?
What-
And I'd come home at come back to my hotel at like 10, 11, and they're the same people are standing outside.
No.
That is a level that I'll just never be able to understand.
No.
Bravo fans.
We're just, I mean, I have that level of love, but not the
Yes.
level of patience to be
No.
able to
Yeah.
I cannot stand
out
outside
there.
in the heat.
No.
I'm like, are we that important? Like,
You are.
I mean,
I don't feel,
but
I'm
you
not
are.
standing outside for a housewife.
What's the craziest fan experience you've ever had?
Oh my God. I don't know.
Have you ever felt like unsafe with someone?
No, like my fans I call them my village. My village is just, it's like my people found me. Everybody is smart. Everybody can read down, and they annihilate.
Well,
left,
you've
right,
inspired.
and center.
Learning
inspired
from the
us all.
best, truly.
They're loyal. Like my fans, they come to all my shows. Like I have fans that came to all the shows last year on my tour, and then they are flying from city to city, and they're in the front row. Like just amazing people.
Best feeling.
Yes,
yeah.
yes. I don't, knock on wood. I've never had a crazy experience with a fan. There are people that like not me, but like I think Karen and maybe Giselle have had people like come to their house.
No.
Oh, terrifying.
Okay. Also,
Yeah,
your threshold for crazy
boundaries.
might be like higher than a lot of people because of what you deal with.
That
on
is
the
true.
daily.
Okay, true.
That is a good
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and like my team is like, okay, you need to like stop letting them touch you and like stop talking to them. It's time to go.
I'm sure you're just so grateful, though.
It's a
I'm
fine
just
line.
like, well, I affectionately refer to myself as a let out hoe. So you know when you go to the
Love.
club and it's time to go,
Yeah.
that's called the let out.
Okay.
I'm a let out hoe. Like I want to be at the let out. I like the let out is more fun than the actual soiree.
Of
Right.
course.
Because it's like the lights are on and who's in here and what are they talking about? Right. And like who did
Oh.
they see when the lights were down and what happened and what did you drink and who did you see? It's like
course.
I love it.
Yeah.
And my team is like, no, you have to go.
We're
like
so
we can't
tired.
be here.
Yeah, we're scared for
because
you.
people are gonna mob you. Like there was my album release party. I had a like an event at this club called Karma in DC. And my team was like, we should go before the lights come up. And I was like, no, it's fine. We're gonna just hang. The lights come up. Everybody's like trying to mob and like get a photo and grab. And my brand manager, Gerardo, had to pick me up and carry me out. And we went to get in the car and Chris was driving and there were people like a sea of people and they wouldn't move. And he was trying to like drive out of the chaos, out of like the crowd. And he like waved and was like, can you move? And people were ignoring him. And then he honked and somebody turned and like gave him the finger. And he was just having a day.
Oh, I
He
would have
parked
lost
the car.
it.
Lost
He
it.
parked the car. He got out and was like, "Rah!"
Hot,
That would be me.
honestly.
Yeah,
Yes.
that is hot.
That's hot.
So then I, of course, jumped out because if my man is fighting, then I'm fighting too.
Of course.
And I'm like in these, like, I'm in my So-Kates and my Beyonce jumpsuit with my wig on.
Hot.
And I'm like, I don't know what I was going to do, but it's like, oh,
You were
he got
ready.
out. I'm getting out. And my manager is like, what is wrong with you? Get in the car. He picks me up and throws me in the car. And he was like, this is why we need to leave early. I'm sorry. I'm
This
a
is
let out
what we're
hoe.
talking about with keeping them on their toes.
Yeah.
at all
Exactly.
time.
You never know what you're going to get.
Yes.
With Chris, it's actually interesting with the trailer I noticed.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, they really came for y'all in a way that was
Disgusting.
Bored.
But I
Boredom.
noticed it seems like everyone who was coming for you is having relationship problems
God,
this year on the
today.
trailer.
Karma.
Yeah.
She's a bitch.
And she's always on time.
Always.
Literally.
Always.
Okay, she shows up when it's time.
So are we getting into that this season?
So funny enough, the stuff Mia talking about her and G and like filing for divorce, that was news to me.
Really?
I was not aware that they were having marital issues until I've not talked about this. Gordon. Oh my God.
Say it.
Gordon called. This is my French 75 talking.
Oh my God.
Gordon, well, first he texted and then was calling Chris and Eddie. I can't believe I'm saying this. And was like, I'm Mia, I'm leaving her. And I moved out. And yes. And I'm saying this only because it was in the trailer.
What month
Yes,
was
yes.
this?
This was like last month.
Holy
Last
shit.
month?
He called. This is when he called Chris, and G was like, and I want to give Candiace and Wendy all the tea so they can know what's going on.
What?
And I was like, listen, I will get involved in a lot of shit. I don't want that karma on
Not
me. I'm
this
not getting
one.
involved in anybody's marriage. But yet, like, so when I saw that, I was like, well, wait, like, do the people know that they're having these issues? And obviously they did, because
So that's not something you guys were like talking about.
I wasn't.
That you weren't.
I don't know if Mia was, because Mia is up asses that I don't know well. So she may have been discussing it with them, but like I was not ever privy. And I spent time with Mia. We never talked about her and G having issues.
Damn. Do you think the show's kind of like torn them apart?
What I will say is, and you all are privy to this too, like I feel like a lot of women maybe intentionally, maybe unintentionally come on these shows as a subconscious escape from a situation that is maybe stifling them, or a situation that is keeping them from being their best or fullest selves.
Yep.
So like
Totally.
oh God, Tamara
Yep.
Barney / Judge.
Yeah.
She's a great example of that. Even Nene, like Nene and Greg, God rest Greg's soul, like them getting divorced the first time, I think was her like spreading her wings. And then it just happened that they were supposed to be together and then got remarried, which I think is great. But like even Pet Sematary, like she definitely, you know who I'm talking about, right? AKA.
Pet Cemetery.
I'm going to give you a minute.
Okay,
Cemetery.
hold on. Coming back from
Pet
the dead,
Cemetery.
bringing them back from.
You're too quick for us.
God, you
Candace.
are.
Pet Cemetery.
What franchise?
Who has killed so many pets on our show?
Oh, Monique.
Yes.
Oh my God.
I'm dead. Oh my.
I'm
Dogs,
sweating.
birds,
Literally sweating.
cats,
Sweating.
rabbits.
I mean, but
Rat.
R.I.P. Chala.
R.I.P. T'Challa. That bird is with the king, I hope. Yes.
We did have
Oh,
a fan
yes.
question if you've talked to Monique since her divorce.
I
Forever?
I don't speak to pet killer. I don't do that.
That's what we assumed was the answer.
Alleged pet killer.
Allegedly. Everything is
Allegedly.
alleged
One
here.
lawsuit is enough.
Of course.
Oh my God, no, we can't take one.
We sure can't.
That would be the end of us. Oh my God. Well, should we get into some listener questions?
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
I have one about Monique that is
Yes.
actually, and
Say
then we'll be done.
Okay.
But marry, fuck, kill.
Oh God. Okay.
Giselle, Monique, and Ashley.
Okay, I'm bad at this game because I have to like put things together.
I know. It's tough.
Okay.
I know. Starting off with
Okay,
a hard one.
my-
Sorry that I
choices
just
are-
came in with like that. Giselle, Monique, and Ashley. Marry, fuck, kill.
Okay. So, oh God.
I
Okay,
know.
I'm so bad at this game. I would. Okay, obviously I'm going. Okay, I'll marry Ashley,
Oh.
the lesser of the evils.
Really?
Okay.
And then because we could get married and then like she likes open marriages, so she could go over there and do her
perfect.
thing.
The
I can go over here
independence.
and do my
Yes.
thing. We don't have to see each other.
We love that.
Great
works.
answer.
I'm going to augment the fuck. I'm going to fuck over neck rolls.
Okay, we got it. We got it.
And I have to kill Pet Cemetery because she be killing pets.
Right.
Allegedly.
We're at the cemetery
Yes,
anyways.
right. Might as well.
Exactly. You're
Finish
there.
the job.
Easy.
Exactly.
That makes sense. I'm like, what would you do?
Oh, what would I do? Wow.
Maybe I would do.
I think I would marry Giselle. Fuck Ashley. It'd be a wild ride.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
It would be.
Monique.
And
yeah.
It'd be fun.
She has a
It'd
great
be
body.
fun. Yeah, of course.
Yes, and she's been in the lady pond, so I think
Of course, she
she knows some things.
That's
Yeah.
true. I would need the
absolutely.
assistance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I would agree.
Great.
Maybe I would do that too.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a favorite housewife from the new. Are you watching the new New York?
I am.
What are your thoughts?
Breath of fresh air.
We agree,
I-
Candiace, but a lot of people don't like it.
I love it.
Well, I give those people a lot of grace because these are diehard fans of one of the oldest franchises in the house.
Yeah.
And when it was good, it was good.
Well, so full disclosure, I was never really a fan of the original New York. I love Dorinda. That's the only one
Tess
I
does
love.
a great drunk Dorinda, and I won't
my
make you do
God.
it now. But
When I'm drunk, I do it better.
yeah,
I
it's
love
so
that
good.
for us.
So when we go out for more cocktails,
Yes,
yeah,
please do it. Yes,
We'll get into
yes.
it.
No, I love Dorinda, but I just was never really into New York like that.
Yeah.
But I also felt like part of the reason it kind of wasn't my thing was because I felt like it wasn't ever truly representative of New York.
Well,
For sure.
And I love this reboot because it is.
Yes.
Like
it took
this,
them long enough.
right?
Yeah.
But I even texted Andy and said like, great work.
What a
like
what a
good
casual
job.
little-
I can't believe you just said it. I even texted
my
it.
boys.
God.
Texted my boys.
Oh,
No,
wow.
I think that it was a very thoughtful, intentional reboot.
Yes.
Yeah, and I it's something that I could like add to my repertoire as I would like a Jersey or Beverly Hills or an Atlanta, which are shows that I watch and I love.
100%.
Yeah, I think, and I don't really have a favorite yet, which I love. I just feel like they're all good and they're all like playing ball.
Yes.
They are. They
It's,
Yeah.
it's such a
work.
journey.
Yeah.
It is a journey. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've completely done a 180 on Jessel. I used to be like, I'm
my
not
God,
feeling
same.
Jessel.
But I love I love
love
her.
her.
Like
I
she's
love her.
even
wanna
if you don't
protect
like
her.
her,
But
you
love
I
her.
love her because she is owning who she is.
Yes.
And that is so infectious.
yes.
I just want to give her a hug and be like,
Same.
you're
Oh,
doing great,
sis.
sweetie. Like,
Oh,
also,
you're doing
like,
great.
how hard to
I
have
agree.
twins? Like,
That's wild.
Can
Oh,
you
I can't even
imagine?
imagine.
Yeah,
No.
no.
and like, we all need to have compassion
Stretching
for her.
your
She's like, obviously,
uterus
you know, I mean, no
to
kidding.
Capacity. Yes.
Capacity.
Yes.
Can't
Cannot
imagine.
imagine.
Yeah.
Choose this is also from a listener. Choose a fellow housewife who's the bone collector, who brings the party, who is the shadiest. I think they're saying who like can level up to you
From any franchise?
from any franchise.
Who is leveling up to me?
You can say choose a fellow.
I don't know. I mean, is it vain to say there's no one like me?
No,
But
because I would
but literally,
agree.
I'm trying to think, and I'm like, I don't.
I feel like the only one
know.
who's as like quick as you
Yes.
is Nene.
Nene. So Nene is like my she's the holy grail of
I mean,
housewives for
for
me.
sure.
She is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And we're both Sages. We're born a day apart.
Wow.
So okay, yeah, I could
Yeah,
go
that's,
with Nene.
that's good.
Because it's like we are not like people will you know the cameo app where
Oh,
you
yeah.
can like do
Got one from Dorinda for the first cameo I ever got.
Oh, that's so
Claire
cute.
got one for me for my birthday.
Good friend.
Yeah,
Good friend.
of course.
Yes.
Of course. So she got one for me from Eileen Davidson, which I love.
Oh my
Eileen.
gosh.
So specific.
Insomnia,
Yes.
Insomnia, yeah. Gorgeous.
Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, see, Housewives cameos. That's
Yes,
yours.
we love.
Yeah, so I get a lot of cameos from people that are like, can you read me? Can you like tell me that I'm trash? Can you like cuss me out? And I'm like, no.
That's so funny.
They're like, please say something. The worst thing you could
I
say.
hate it. And I will decline them because
Yeah.
it's like, I don't
that's
take
weird.
pleasure.
Also, you
in-
don't know them, so you can't
Right,
come up with
exactly.
Right.
the uniqueness of it
Yes,
all.
although I did do one that I was proud of because the guy gave me the person's Instagram, so I went and I like looked at their Instagram
Stop.
and like made up like a they were doing a what is it called, a roast for this person's birthday.
Okay.
So I like roasted them in like a fun shady way.
Special skill.
Yes, yes.
Literally.
But I had
Add
to
to the
think.
resume.
It took brain power. I had to like go take a nap after. It was a lot. But like I can't. I think Nene's the same way. Like, I can't just be mean because you have to drive me there. And I think that authenticity is what made Nene great, is that she was authentic at all times.
For sure.
And that's what's the funniest, when you're being real.
Right.
That's when it's, and people can always tell. Like, the camera has this like weird way of always capturing reality versus
it does not
when
lie.
you're fake as hell.
Oh, and we can, we know.
We
We see it.
It does not lie.
Mm-mm.
Do we have time for another question?
We do. I just don't want to leave. I love it here.
I never want you to leave.
I know.
Candace.
We also do have should we do a speed round too? Like really quick at the end? Or should we just do more fan questions? What would you prefer?
Let's do one more fan question
Okay.
and then a speed round.
Speedy.
Speedy, yes.
Yep.
Great.
Tess, you want to choose one?
Okay. What about I know. I'm like, we kind of already talked about some of these ones. What's the biggest lesson you've learned so far from filming for Potomac?
Ooh. Well, one, that I'm a lot more resilient than I ever thought I was. And then that everyone is not your friend.
Mm-hmm.
And no matter what you do or say, like, people are just going to be dedicated to misunderstanding you.
Yeah.
And you have to be okay with that.
Yeah.
Damn, what a lesson in like people, like, because I feel like I've always struggled and I've gotten better recently, but like the people pleasing of how do I appear to someone? Do they think I'm this? Like, that must just be very humbling to be like, you know what? Who really cares? Because people are going to make up their mind.
And that's their business.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't none of my business.
Truly.
Yes.
Truly. You just keep your side of the street clean. Although, do you get PTSD every time you see a speaker, like a portable speaker?
You know what? I do.
Wild.
I kind of do. And like, there's a moment this season where I have kind of a speaker moment myself. Like, not quite because I'm not as calculated and whack as some people, but I could have gone a lot harder than I did go when I was faced with the task of exposing.
Okay.
Candiace, you're so good.
You are good. Okay, we have a speaker adjacent moment, we'll say.
A speaker adjacent moment.
Okay.
I can't
Indeed.
wait.
Ooh.
It's a good one.
You know what? Something else I love that you do on group trips is when you sing "Good Morning," like
Oh my!
walking into a room.
We're so endeared by it.
Hello. Yes.
Gorgeous.
I'm going to make that my ringtone just over and over.
I don't know. It just comes out. And even like in the trailer, how they have our lower thirds and I'm the voice.
Yes,
voice.
yes.
Of course you are.
You are
That
the voice.
is hilarious.
Where would you want to go on a group trip?
Ooh, so... Oh, I can't say. Dang, I was going to say something, but I can't.
Where would you want to take us if the three of us
Yes,
went
where
on
would we
vacation?
go?
Where are we going? What are we doing?
Okay, so we take two trips. There's a mini trip and an international trip. So for our mini trip, I would love to go to Vegas because Potomac has never been to Vegas.
Perfect.
I think we would have fun in Vegas.
We would have so much fun.
Oh
Yes.
my God.
I love Vegas.
Yes,
I've been
I'm
so
there.
many times.
Yeah,
Yes.
done.
When Miss USA, back in the heyday of Miss USA, when it was still like that girl.
Yes.
I used to go to Miss USA every year when it was held in Vegas. I would stay at the Planet Hollywood Hotel, and it was like a magical weekend of like girl time and pageant.
It's
foolishness.
magical.
It's so much fun.
Where do you like to stay now?
The Win.
Love the Win.
And what's the other one?
The Cosmo? Are you Cosmo girly?
No, not the Cosmo. What is it? Oh gosh.
Bellagio?
Not Bellagio. The Venetian.
Venetian.
Venetian is like, just like, because I used to stay there with my parents. We stayed there. We stayed at Circus. I would go every year with my parents. Either my mom and my stepdad or my dad and my stepmom. We would always go.
I know a lot of kids that went when they were like 10.
Yeah.
And they'd go on family trips.
But Vegas is like oddly a family city.
You can do
There's so much to do. I went whitewater rafting in Vegas. Like I did the I'm not. I had a plastic bag on my head. Black girl hair problems. No. But it was fun. My dad was like, "I'll give you $1 if you don't have a good time, and if you do, you have to give me $1." I was like, "I don't want to go. It's hot, and I'm gonna be sweating. And my hair is gonna get wet."
It is hot.
And I had so much. I had a bag on a literal like grocery bag on my head. But I had the time of my life. I had so much fun. So yeah, we did that. We've done like the helicopter ride over the Grand Canyon.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I've only done Vegas like once for a bachelorette party recently.
I
and
know.
I
I
went to
can't
bed at
believe
midnight.
it. We need to go
I
again.
haven't really done
because it's like you have to do it's like two different worlds. So you do like the off the strip stuff. And then you have to do strip stuff.
Totally.
And the shopping.
Oh, the shopping.
I got my first Cartier piece.
Show it.
At
gorgeous.
just a little love ring.
Oh my God,
this
it's
one.
gorgeous.
Oh, we love that.
At the Cartier in Vegas. And I got my first Dior sneakers at the Dior in Vegas.
Chic as
I
hell.
want to go to BravoCon.
I know, like, why can't we go?
Make it. We have to make it happen.
Someone help us if you're listening.
Yes.
Help
Text
us.
Andy.
I will. I will
Right now,
text him.
on air.
Yes. Andrew. I call him Dr. Cohen. Dr. Cohen.
He is doctor. He is everything.
He is everything.
You know what I always say?
Papa.
I always feel like, why hasn't Andrew Cohen received an honorary doctorate?
Literally.
It's only a matter of time.
Like in the humanities.
He does it all.
He does it
He
all.
should have one from.
He's a true
Where
journalist.
did he go to college?
Boston College.
He went to
BU,
BU,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
BU.
Yeah.
BU. I'm calling.
give this man
Hello.
something.
You need to give your alum an
Seriously.
honorary MD
Probably
or
the-
an honorary PhD.
PhD.
Greatest
of
alum that
course.
they've ever had.
Yes.
I'm gonna say
100%.
it.
I agree.
He deserves one, and I'm not kissing his ass.
Agreed.
I'm just
No.
saying.
Agreed.
Yeah.
This is.
Yeah.
We also want to be bartenders on Watch What Happens Live.
Oh yes. Okay.
Yes.
Now that I can do.
No,
that I could make happen.
Stop it. Candiace, when you go on Watch What Happens
No.
Live.
When I go,
He's just not
you can because I can like say I can request like, hey, can
Stop.
we have X, Y, and Z on
No,
the show?
I'm
And I do
sorry.
it. We usually do it twice.
We'll get ourselves
my
out there.
God.
We'll do
Yes.
everything.
We'll
but
do
we-
anything
Yeah.
you need us to do.
Yes. No, that would be amazing.
Oh my
It
God,
would
we'd
be
have so
so
much
fun.
Yes. Yes.
Oh my God.
We've been,
And
like,
then because
manifesting.
so no, it's easy because like I meant to text Andy and tell him like your book was made like so much sexier to me because of
Stop it.
y'all's podcast.
Stop it.
And like that could be the segue.
It's perfect.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
That can happen.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Yes.
Nothing
But like
more.
what helps is to like have something to promote.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
So like whatever like new project you have coming up, or if you have something coming up, like plan it around. I would do it like I don't know, like between now and probably like top of next year.
Okay.
sometime.
Perfect. We'll have something.
We'll do something.
Yeah.
Figure something out.
Make it up, child.
Yeah, exactly.
You're
have-
inventing a new cantaloupe.
Yes.
Perfect.
A new
It has
fruit.
Yeah, right. No,
No,
when
of
I'm on.
course.
Oh my God, yes.
Only when
Yes.
you're on.
We would never do it with anyone
Yes.
else.
No,
with
only
me
when you're
for
on.
sure. Yes. Yeah.
That's be amazing.
Like yeah, like Wellington. Like we can make that happen.
Okay, perfect.
Oh my God.
You heard it here first.
That you all deserve.
What a gorgeous day.
I know,
Yes.
truly unreal.
Okay, and I have to ask, your tattoos are like these bobby pins.
Oh,
What is
yes.
this about? I love this.
So the bobby pin is female friendship, because like you know when you're just like with your girls and you're like, do you have a bobby pin? And then someone's always like, yes,
I always
do.
have one in my purse.
It is always
There it
like
is.
that.
Oh my God.
And so it is just the beauty of sisterhood, female friendship.
That is very deep.
Yeah.
See, y'all
I
are
just-
smart bitches.
Thanks, Candace.
That's
She has
so
her-
deep.
I just
And then
dog,
so you have that
too.
one, and then what is this?
I'm a Taurus, so this is the Taurus
Okay,
of the
okay.
constellation.
Okay.
This is the I love you sign because my mom used to teach ASL, and so it's for my
Oh,
mom. And then my
wow.
dog's name is right there.
Aw.
So, you know, just a little bit of everything.
And your mom, you talked about your mom.
Yes.
I do talk about my
podcast.
mom a lot. I
We
love
call her
Yes.
Dib.
Yes, okay, I remember this.
That's not her real name. Her real name is Sarah. But
Yeah.
when I was like 8, I have no idea why this started. She started calling me Dib, and I started calling her Dib. And so
Oh,
now
it
we just
stuck.
we call each other Dib
Yeah,
or Dibby.
great.
Yeah,
You know,
Dibby.
There's variations.
That's
Yeah.
cute.
Yeah.
Yes.
I have to
Oh,
give a
and then
shout out to
okay,
my
I
mom.
have to
Yes,
ask.
we love our moms.
Hi, Cindy.
Yes, yes, right. You both talk about your. I connect with that because my
Yes.
mom is also
Of
like
course.
the center of my universe.
Yes.
But okay, I have to ask you too. What is the shoe thing about? I just want to know. Like,
get so
because the
mad
first time
at
I heard
us.
it, I was like, "What the fuck are they
Oh
doing?"
my God, I am dying. So this is recently we have gotten a lot of questions. And I
Yes,
was like, I
show.
need to come forward.
Okay.
It's show. So we
Show,
put an
yes.
SH on things.
Yes.
When I was in high school, my really good friend Jarrell would always make fun of us, of all the girls, because we'd be like eating something. And he was like, what is with you white girls whenever you eat a cookie? Instead of being like, oh my God, this is so good, you just shove it in your mouth. You go, oh my God, this is so good. It's so good.
Oh my God.
And so it stuck with us for high school into college. My college friends started saying that.
We met after college, and and now I say it.
And it kind of,
my
it's just a fun little thing. You can put
Yes.
it on everything.
Yes.
You know, you can be like, what are you talking about? It's just like,
where do you want to go?
Where do you want to go is always a great one.
She.
Oh my God.
Anything.
Right. I'm like dying anytime I hear you. I'm like,
And then you're part of the community, you know?
Yes,
it's
the
like
show
the show,
community.
you know the ins and outs.
Okay.
So that's the history.
It's a
okay. I love
great
that.
place to spee.
It
Yes.
sure
Literally put
is.
it anywhere.
Yes.
But we get comments being like, you fucking bitches, what are you doing?
They hate it.
They hate it. They'll either come for us or be like, we love that you do this.
Yes.
Isn't that doing anything
I
as a
love
woman?
it.
Yeah.
It's obnoxious in the best
Exactly.
way.
And that's, you know,
Yes.
you gotta put your name out there somehow.
Yes, it makes
Exactly.
you different. It's very unique.
We try.
Yes, we do. We really do
Yes.
try. Well, should we do a little fire round?
Fire
round.
So,
Okay.
you're a busy woman.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Quickly.
You take it away.
Okay.
Favorite cocktail?
The whatever it's called, the Jack Honey Ginger Beer with a squeeze of lime.
Also
Love.
sounds like a great health drink.
Sure.
Yeah, if you have a little
Whiskey,
sore
lemon.
throat.
Could be.
Yeah,
Yes.
ginger.
Well, because I don't like Jack, the regular Jack, but the Jack Honey. I could
Gorgeous.
just drink Jack Honey on the rocks.
Oh, same. Actually, that sounds
It's
Great.
so good.
gorgeous for tonight.
Yeah.
What would be your ideal last meal?
My last meal.
What's it called? Like a death row?
Yes,
row
your
meal.
death row meal.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my God. My last meal. I don't know.
Are we doing Italian? Are we doing sushi? Are we doing a burrito?
Mexican.
Probably Mexican.
So good.
Yes.
It hits every
With
time.
Cheese.
Yes. Cheese and
Cheese
carbs.
and
And
that
like
tortilla.
yeah, and like sautéed vegetables.
Yes, I love onion, a sauteed onion.
Oh, I love an onion.
Oh, same.
Mm.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh, celebrity hall pass.
Are you allowed to say?
I can say. Oh, I don't know who it would be though. Oh my God, I love Idris Elba.
Oh my God, of
course.
course.
Yeah, we can go with him.
Okay, love.
Yeah.
Do you know who Chris's is? Like, who's like Chris's? Does he have a celebrity?
I don't know. He used to have a poster of Tyra Banks on his wall when he was a kid.
who
A
didn't?
gorgeous woman.
Yes. So maybe
Life size.
Because I'm like, you don't ever say like anything about who you think is cute. He never says.
We do the same thing. Like our boyfriends don't really say that, and the
Yes.
way we talk about people,
Right.
on the show
podcast.
even
I'll be
is-
like, Chris Cuomo, made
Oh,
his
the
CNN
mayor.
rest in
Oh.
peace.
Yeah.
No, the CNN commentator.
yes,
Yes.
I
Yes,
think
yes.
that he is so cute.
Oh, he's
He
hot.
is so hot.
And then did you see the picture of him like naked? His wife like
No.
accidentally took a Google it. There's a picture. It's like something happened where his wife was like doing a video or something, and Chris was walking in the background, and the man is ripped.
I bet that does not.
He
shock
is
me.
giving us body, and
would love that.
abdominals.
Not surprised in the least.
No.
Yeah, so Chris could get, and I'm always like, well, look at my man Chris on CNN. And my husband Chris is like,
He's like, cool. Thank you.
he doesn't really care.
No,
Yeah.
but
But
that's
Chris-
the
my Chris
sign of
doesn't
a
do that.
That's
Yeah.
the sign of a good guy. You know that
I
they're
agree.
not going to be
Yeah.
like, what are you talking about?
No,
No.
he does not.
We
care.
love
No,
that.
They just
Yeah.
let you be.
We love the confidence.
Yes.
One word to describe working with Obama, or how did he
God.
smell? We also wanted to know.
Also, Michelle Obama
Oh my
knows
God.
who you are. Like
That's insane. Yeah.
I can't
No,
believe we were
okay.
just talking
So
about it.
yes, President Obama does smell great. He has very like soft hands. I mean that in the most respectful way. I
Of
love
course, he
you, Auntie Michelle.
moisturizes.
Wow.
I mean it was like transformational. Like it was because I was attending Howard University. It was right after, because I worked in his first administration when I was an intern. And it was like, I'm in the most powerful city in the world. I'm in, this is where laws are made. This is where everything goes down. I'm down the street from the White House. I have to put my name in the ring to work for the first Black president of the United States.
Amazing.
Like I have to, not thinking I would get it, and I did. And then I went to the re-election campaign for the re-election in 2012, and it's like I would never do that shit again because it was hard as hell. But there was just something about Obama, like lightning struck with him.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there will never be another.
It's never going to be that good.
Yeah, no, it's like it's never as good as the first time, as they say.
Agree.
Yeah, and then Auntie Michelle, as I affectionately refer to her, she's magical. Like she's and kind and warm.
Have you met her in person?
Yeah. So
What she smell like?
yeah, like so I worked in. So there's the White House, and then there's the building next to the White House, which is called the EEOB, or the Eisenhower Executive Office Building. So most of the staff offices are in the EEOB. And then And it's funny because they moved, because interns used to work in the West Wing and in the East Wing. And after Monica Lewinsky, they moved the interns to the EEOB.
Talk about
So like you have to, and then you can't even get into the West Wing without having a certain pass, a certain colored pass, or being with someone that has that pass. So like the intern passes used to be like a powder blue. You needed a green pass or a blue pass to get in or be with someone who had that. And that was by design, I believe. So like one of my former colleagues was an intern in the First Lady's office. And I was with her and one of the staffers that had one of the passes, the magical passes. And we got to go in, and she was being the First Lady and just being warm and magical and amazing. And then I worked the 4th of July event on the South Lawn, and she was out there, and I was like sweating and like lifting stuff, and she's like, "How are you doing? How's everything?"
You're like, "Fine."
Yeah, right. It's great. Mrs. Obama. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Incredible.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Truly
wild.
incredible.
Yeah.
Okay. And so our final question, and we asked this to all of our guests.
Okay.
And I don't know if you partake in Mary Jane at all.
Oh,
Claire and I often do.
Yes.
On the show.
On the show.
Yes, I have heard this. I've heard you drinking the beer, and partaking in the ganja.
Of course,
we love the ganja.
And so we always ask our guests, if you could smoke a joint with a person, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
Prince.
Ooh,
Wow.
great
one.
answer.
I just feel like it would be a vibe, an experience, a transformational moment in time space continuum. It would just be, I don't know. And then like I have so many questions about like his life, because he was so interesting and you could never peg him. And like his mind, like his musical mind was out of this world. And like he was just not a normal person.
Right.
And then as a Black man, he never fit in like a traditional Black man box. And he was beloved by everyone.
Right.
And he left us way too soon. I never saw him in concert. It like kills me, which is why you guys need to go see Beyonce.
I know.
'cause-
Seriously. I've seen her in concert once.
Okay.
I saw her
Yes.
for the 4 tour.
Oh yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
It changed my life.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
It's like you,
But I
and
went
I've
to
just
the
been more diligent like of late about that, like seeing the legends while they're here.
Yes.
Because like people are checking up out of here.
Truly.
I know, you never know.
They're going to the king. You
I
just
know.
don't know when everybody's gonna leave. so like Prince for sure.
Yes.
That's
Prince.
perfect.
He'd be a great Ram subject too. Like we
Oh,
need to cover him.
Yeah. Please do.
Oh,
yeah, we
yes.
definitely need to.
Oh,
His
wait.
life is so interesting.
Oh, that's a great suggestion.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Do your research.
Oh,
I love
we-
that you like cite all of your sources.
Yes,
Oh, well, we try
to.
because people come
You
for us.
are.
You know how
Yeah,
it
of
goes.
course, of course.
Yes.
We really
We
try.
still are right answers mostly, but hey,
Well, and I love
That's
that.
true.
we try. We
We need to
best.
give ourselves that
It's-
leniency.
It's
Yes.
so beautifully imperfect. I love it.
Oh, thank you,
I love it.
Candice.
Yes.
Candice, where can everyone find you? Promote all the things you want to promote.
So my website, CandiaceDillard.com. We have merch there, tour merch, RHOP merch. You can stay updated on life. My social handles are at The Real Candiace on Twitter and Instagram, where I'm always running amok.
Love it.
You can, citywinery.com. The final stop on my tour is Atlanta City Winery. So there's still tickets left, so you can get tickets to that.
Sell it out.
Yeah, we're trying to sell it out, pack it out. So come through. And I'm also opening for Tamar Braxton at the Fillmore in Silver Spring on October something, like October 30th, something like that. Look it up.
Right. For
So I'm
Halloween?
opening, yes. And so I think that's maybe sold out. But if it's not, get your tickets for that. And Potomac comes back November 5th.
Cannot wait.
It's gonna be
And
time.
we're gonna be-
BravoCon, I'll be there.
BravoCon.
Yep.
Hey, we'll
Yeah.
support from afar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we will. Think of us when you're there. Have a martini for us.
I will.
Yes, please do.
Yes.
Please do. Candice, thank you so much.
Thank you so
It
much.
has been a
We
pleasure.
are going to be rooting for you in
Thank
every
you.
single aspect. We were such huge fans, and this was such a delight.
Yes.
Thank you. Same. Thank you. Y'all are
Thanks,
heroes.
everyone.
Love
Oh,
you. Yeah.
we love you. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Oh, yeah, I
Yeah,
guess
bye.
hey, see you
Bye,
guys later.
Grammys. Bye, y'all.
Thanks for listening.